Welcome back to my channel. It's Disney Lizzie here, your Disney craft girl. Alright, so if you're wondering what this little thing is in the back of my head, I don't know, can you see that? Can you see it okay? That is a different bow that I was trying. It's tangle themed if you can't quite see. I don't know if you saw my last video where I made a Sophia the First bow. I'll put a link in the description so that you can watch that if you want. But anyway, sorry, tangent. So today's craft is going to be a Shrinky Dink bracelet. So for all you 80s and 90s kids out there that ever did Shrinky Dinks, they were tons of fun, right? For all of those that don't know what a Shrinky Dink is, it's a piece of plastic that you get to color on. You pop it in the oven for about 3 minutes and it shrinks and you get a little dink. So I didn't go out and buy a kit because what I want, I don't know if you can make it into a kit. I honestly don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to upcycle some plastic that I was reading online. This type of plastic recycling plants won't actually take. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to upcycle it and I'm going to turn it into a little bracelet. And of course I will Disney theme it as always. That's my job, right? So you ready to come on this journey with me? Because I'm super pumped. I love to color and I love to make things. That's why I call myself Disney Craft Girl. Okay, are you ready? Supplies needed for this. So, because I'm going to be making a bracelet. So I found this little packet. It's got little hooks and latches. I hope it has what I need. If not, I might be running back to the store. This is the type of plastic that I'm using. So I'm showing you the full-size container because this is what it says. And then let me try and find the close-up. It's a number 6. So I don't know, that's really hard to see. But it's a number 6 type plastic. And like I said, I was reading online, recycling plants will not actually take this. It is considered trash. Then I've got a hole punch, some nail clippers. You'll see why, of course. Just go on the journey. And a whole bunch of different colors of Sharpies. That's really it. That's all you need. Alright, so I've cut all my little pieces of plastic. I started out using about like 1.5 tall, so 1.5 tall, and then I think it was like 1 1/3 wide, and then I just tried to line them all up and get them as close to the same size as possible. They're not going to be perfect. They never are. You see these little marks? So that's what I was doing. I used a little marker on there and then I cut. Since that's the edge, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going too fancy. I just wanted to see how this works. I want to see if it really works. Now, here comes one of the fun parts. But before I do that, so the hole punch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this first. So I saw this so that it prevents you from having sharp edges. Just taking a little bit here and snipping off. So that way there's not super sharp corners and you don't hurt yourself. So go ahead and just do that to all 4 corners. And then the next step, just go in a little ways because I'm going to be connecting these all kind of like a charm bracelet. So I'm going to poke 4 holes. So I'm lining that up. Can you see that okay, guys? Okay. One more after this one. Ooh, I hope that one's okay. Okay, so now I've got my 4 holes cut and I've got the corners curved down. I'm sure you can probably file them down after they've been baked, but I don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do, because I am no artist, I cannot draw to save my soul. I really wish I could, but I can't. So I'm going to try my hand at just making a bunch of Mickey ears and then putting my... Alright, so I'm going to try my hand at doing a silhouette of a Mickey Mouse ears, not a Disney. I don't know what that is, do you? So I figured that would be easy because like I said, I'm no artist. So I'm just going to do a little circle, and a big circle. And just color it in. That looks really bad, guys. Okay, let's make that a little bigger. What do you think? Rather start small than have to go bigger, right? So Let's just see what happens. I'm going to keep going. Oh, I'm going to make this a circle, Liz. It looks better the more I play with it. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to write just basic letters. Nothing too fancy because, like I said, I am no artist. What I probably plan on doing, you'll see. So let me prep all these and then we'll move to the next step. So I finished making all of them. I spell my name with 2 Z's, so L-I-Z-Z. And then I figured I'd do a Mickey in every color just because I love the rainbow. I put them on a baking sheet with parchment paper. You can use tin foil. I'm using parchment paper mostly just for video's sake, so you can see all the different colors. I also noticed that the rings I had were not working, so I had to go out and buy more. And look, I found colorful ones, and they're called chainmail rings or jump rings. We'll use those after these bake. So now I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to put them in the oven for 3 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and see what happens. All right, so this is what they look like when they are out of the oven. Look how tiny that is. Oh my goodness. I had no idea they would get this small. They are really, really tiny. Just to show you a comparison, let me see what I find one that I started with. So this is how big they were to start with, right? And this is how small they get. Now they are pretty thick. As you can see, they get pretty thick. The holes are pretty good. It looks like I got some bubbles and imperfections in them. I didn't know that would happen. I did clean all the plastic before. I don't know if it matters, but I think the side that I drew on needs, that you draw on needs to be up. Look how cute that is. And the side that isn't drawn on needs to be down. So it looks a little bit better. It's not focusing very well. So I saw another tip that says to try and seal these with nail polish. I don't know if I'm going to give it a try. That's just a tip that I saw. So the next step is using these little, they're called, I showed you on that little packaging, jump hoops, jump rings, what was it? That's if I could remember. Anyway, you saw the package earlier. And I'm going to use these in the individual holes, remember, because I poked those. And I'm going to link them all together. So how these work, they're already kind of sticking to one another, if you can see that. These are super easy. All you have to do, because they already come just a little bit open, can you guys see that? And then once you have secured it on whatever you're using, like we'll do this one. So poke it through the hole, see, just like that. And then don't laugh at my pliers, guys. That's all I have. See how I'm taking the two and clamping down until it's completely closed so that it can't fall off. And then, because remember, I want to connect this to another one, I'll put it in all 4 holes, and this will go through here. See, that's a Z, so we'll connect it to the other Z. Doesn't look like much of a Z. It's a journey, guys, don't forget. I think that looks more like a Z, doesn't it? I can see it. I don't know if you can. And then we'll connect it like that. And then I'll clamp it down. So I'm going to do that to all of them, and then we'll come back and see what the finished product looks like. My friends, here is the finished product. How cute is this? So there's the L, I, Z. That is a Z. It's kind of hard to see. And then I just did all of the Mickey silhouettes in rainbow order. I think this is super, super cute. I think this would be really tons of fun to do if you have any little ones. I think what really brightens it up is using the different color jump links, jump hoops. What are they called? Let's get the right name in here. Chainmail jump rings. Now the ones that I used were aluminum. They were super easy. All I had to do was bend and pull. Like, it It was really, really easy. But whenever I did the clasp, these these are out of a different material. They're a bit more sturdy, and I did have to use pliers with those. And I got this little kit that comes with all kinds of cute little stuff to make jewelry. So I'm going to experiment on my own free time and make like a necklace, because these are a lot tinier than I thought they were. And this would actually be a really, really cute necklace with just a little hole up at the top. And maybe just bigger Mickeys. And I'll experiment with nail polish, maybe putting some glitter nail polish on there. I don't know. All right, my friends, what did you think of this craft? I think it was a lot of fun to make. I definitely think this is something that you can do with little ones. Just let them be creative and let them do what they want, and then you can watch them shrink in the oven. Unfortunately, my oven doesn't have a window, otherwise I would have filmed that. But that is half the fun, watching them curl up and then shrink to their little dinky size. Please put in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, or if you have any other crafts you'd like to see me try. Whether it's Disney themed or not, I can always put a Disney twist on something. I will put in the description below a link for my previous video, which was making the bows. Again, here's my tangled one. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr. I'm on all those sites. And on Instagram, you'll see some of the other work that I do that I don't necessarily post or make a video of, like all the different bows that I've been making. I've got a few frozen ones up, and soon I will have a Snow White one up. If you have any of your favorite characters you'd like to see, put that in the comments below as well. Thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with your friends. Thank you so much, friends. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.